Top of the morning, everyone. It is December the 10th, 24 hours a day reading from a child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict. You know with what? Hey, let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Definitely hot. Thank you. AA thought for today, or thought for the day. Our drinking fellowship was a substitute one, for lack of something better. At the time, we did not realize what real fellowship could be. Drinking fellowship has a fatal fault. It is not based on a firm foundation. Most of it is on the surface. It is based mostly on the desire to use your companions for your own pleasure, and using others is a false foundation. Drinking fellowship has been praised in song and story. The cup that cheers has become famous as a means of companionship. But we realize that the higher centers of our brains are dulled by alcohol, and such fellowship cannot be on the highest plane. It is, at best, only a substitute. Do I see my drinking fellowship in its proper light? Oh, yeah. You know, I've had a couple of birthdays since I've been sober, and, only if I guess some of my drinking friends I haven't heard from. We hear it all the time in the fellowship. A lot of the people that you hung out with drinking, you don't hear from when you're sober. And it could be for a number of reasons. Who knows? It doesn't make any difference. The main thing is that you're sober, and your fellowship shifts to other people that are like-minded. So am I seeing the proper fellowship or proper light? Yeah. I think for the first time in my life, I'm able to see straight, number one, and see clearly. And sometimes it's a family member. You just never know what your situation is going to be. So yeah, this is a great reading. You get caught I remember when I was drinking and drugging, you just get caught up in the drink. Yeah, you cheers. I had something to cheer for every day. It's in your head. You make up things. You always waiting for that next party, which I made a party every day. So I'm blessed to see this side of sobriety, that God allowed me to live this long, to see sobriety, and to actually realize for the first time responsibility, accountability, doing the next right thing, loving one another, unconditional. I've heard all them things all my life, but never really understood. I understand. And the more that I'm understanding, the more I want to give. So, yeah. So that's why I do these videos. If you're struggling out there, drop a line, ask me a question, or make a comment, like my video. All we can do is be here for one another. All I can give you is my wisdom that I've gone through, and I can tell you what God and the program are doing in my life today. And that is, number one, God's keeping me alive and keeping me sober. And number two, the program is keeping me sober If I didn't have God, I wouldn't be sober. I wouldn't be in the program. So the program's keeping me sober and giving me the fellowship of others, which is absolutely amazing. The prayer for the day is, I pray that I may be still and know that God is with me. I pray that I may open my mind to the leading of the divine mind. Amen. I hope y'all have a blessed and safe day. I love you very much. Peace.